So this is probably the most frequently requested video that I've had to be made. I'm going to run you through my race setup for 2025. Okay, so here it is, my Cadex Tri in Aurora hologram. So it's got this really cool blue, green, gold, metallic-y thing going on through the middle. Aesthetically, I think this bike really obviously divides opinion, but I think if you can get over the fact it hasn't got a top tube, I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. In terms of drivetrain, it's full Dura-Ace Di2, so electronic shifting and hydraulic disc brakes. It's the 11-speed version, and I'm currently running it as a 2x system with a 55/42 chainrings at the front. And the cassette I will change dependent on the course profile that I'm doing, but basically on flatter ones I'm running an 1125, and on hillier courses that we're doing this year I am running a 1130. Wax chain, so everything stays nice and clean, and we're saving as many watts as we possibly can as well. Onto the wheels, we've got a head jet disc at the back and an Aero Coach Zephyr front, so that's 80mm depth at the front. In terms of tyres, running Schwalbe Pro 1 TTs on both the front and rear, 28mm at the back, 25 at the front. That kind of is aerodynamically optimized with the wheel at the front, so that's why I'm running slightly narrower at the front, and then obviously wider tyre for more grip, more comfort at the back. Disc rotors on both wheels are 140mm. Looking at the front end, this is where I've made a couple of upgrades. So I've changed out the original armrests for the Tri-Rig scoops. They're a little bit longer, so offer a bit more support. They're also allowed me to mount them further forward so I can maximise the reach, which as part of the fit that I did with Matt Bottrill was one of the things we really needed to work on this one. I'm still using the stock extensions. I'm really impressed with them actually. They're really, really good, very comfortable. Yeah, to come stand with the bike, they've been really great. You can see the absolute speed BTA mount has been added as well, but more on that in a minute. Okay, so integration and storage. I think this is where this bike really excels. So you can see here integrated into the down tube, we've got a storage box on top there. That is big enough to hold up to 10 gels. I've managed to get into there relatively comfortably. And then you can see there, down below that, you can see we've got a little hole where underneath that is a internal reservoir where you can store up to 1 litre of fluid. The straw then runs all the way up to the front end, so you can just drink as you go without having to break position, so that's really good. You've also got a tool storage box at the bottom bracket, which is really, really helpful for carrying spares in case you do get a puncture and stuff like that. On top of that, I've also added the Absolute Speed BTA mount on the front end, which allows me to carry a bottle between the arms. That's obviously a really aerodynamic place to have it, and it's really easy to access on the go. And then I've also got behind the saddle mount where I can carry another bottle, and using an X-Lab pouch around that as well, so there's some extra space to store some extra sort of tools as well. Yeah, so I think it's in the storage and integration where this bike really truly excels. With the current setup that you've seen here today, I was able to carry about 500 grams of carbohydrates and 2 litres of fuel for our race in Pamplona. I genuinely think you could pretty comfortably carry almost double that without putting too much strain on the bike or it handling any differently or anything like that. So when it comes to long distance triathlon and the specific demands of that, this bike is really, really set up to excel. So that's my race setup for the year. We've already used it in Pamplona and it went really, really well. I don't think I'll be changing that much apart from just minor things like I might be running slightly different gears depending on the terrain at races, and more or less bottles depending on how far I've got to go. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.